Watch this video.
Kids in 80s. Kids in 90s. Kids in 2000s. Kids in 2022.
It's a bit hilarious, but there's something there to learn. You know, most of us millennials, we were raised with a very, very firm hand. We were caned, the discipline, spare the rod, spoil the child. And at times we wondered whether it was discipline or corporal punishment. But as somebody who has 5 children, God has blessed me with 5 children, and I have battled alcoholism. And when I look at my story, I'm able to look back and see some things that my parents could have done better. I look back and I learn. So in this day and age, it's very important that as we are raising these young children of ours, whenever we are placing rules, whenever we are instructing them or giving them guidance or telling them what to do, it's important that we also tell them why it is important to do this. Because nonetheless, our parents had these rules for a good reason. But they always used to tell us things like, it's because I have said so, because I am your dad. In this day and age, we are knowledgeable enough to know that it's good to involve your child in the decision-making process so they know the good thing about why you're telling them to do this. For example, my children never used to like omena. They do like it now. But so my wife would get agitated and tell them, eat. I'd tell her, let's sell the idea, let's sell the value, and would sell the value of strength, especially to my sons. And when they'd hear you become strong like daddy, they would eat the omena gladly. And even my daughter the other day in the morning, she didn't want to eat avocado. And I told her, sweetheart, your skin will glow, you know. I sold it to her and she loved the idea and she ate. So it's important that we consistently tell our children why we have put these rules there without getting tired, because it's a good thing. And guess what? When you look at the NACADA guidebook for substance use prevention, the conversations you have in the house are based on different age groups. One thing is consistent: always place rules and explain the reason why behind them. This is very important as you grow up with your child, because each time you explain why you've put a rule in place, it sets a precedent for the future. When they hit their teenage years, they will not see you as a dictator, but they'll understand that generally the reason you have said you're not going to do this over the weekend, or you're not going to hang out past this particular time, there's already a pattern of explanation that they'll be glad to hear and adhere to. So please, parents, millennials, let's learn to tell our children the reasons why we are doing that. It doesn't make us weak. It improves our relationship, and it also enhances their decision-making skills in the future. It's your coach D-Man. I hope this content helps someone. Remember to follow for more.